Many people see Hong Kong only as a modern financial center, but few know there is also a rich variety of Hong Kong produce from local farmlands and fish ponds. The produce of many Hong Kong farms has become quite famous. Some examples are Yuen Long rice, Tuk Tau cabbage, Ha Ku Ling bitter cucumber, and Chun Lung watercress. But there are many more. These farmers incorporate generations of farming knowledge into their growing techniques, with practices such as 24 solar terms, which is a summary of seasonal changes compiled through years of observation of their pattern of natural phenomena. The farmers arrange their farming schedule according to the solar terms to maximize crop growth. We follow the solar terms. The first planting is right around the Qingming festival, and the second is at the beginning of autumn, allowing 2 harvests a year. That is, the early harvest and the late harvest. I've heard people say you can sow at any time of the year. Yes, they can do that, but the yield will be not as high. Farming is a process in which farmers use their knowledge and hard work to grow food for us. But it's not just humans who benefit from this process. The wildlife does too. Through organic farming, we want to maintain a balance in the ecosystem. We want to show our care for the birds. They can live on the farmland and take shelter in our orchards. We know the birds will eat some of our crops, but we think this portion actually belongs to them. In addition to farms, there are fish ponds operating in the new territories, growing different freshwater fish, such as famous gray mullets from Yuen Long. Let's take the gray mullet as an example. The fish farmers usually start raising fish fry from February to April and harvest the adult fish between October and the following March. In the peak season for harvesting, over 20,000 gray mullets are sent to the wholesale market every morning. To start the harvesting process, the fish farmers drain the pond to lower the water level. They collect the sizable fish for sale. The less commercially valuable small fish left in the ponds are of little interest to humans, but make a delicious meal for the birds. Many fish ponds and gateway in Hong Kong operate using traditional practices that benefit both man and nature. Inner Deep Bay, where most of these farms are located with its mangroves, is an internationally important wetland and is listed as the only Ramsar site in Hong Kong. This site is an important stopover and wintering spot for migratory water birds along the East Asian Australasian flyway. Many traditional practices form a mutual beneficial relationship between humans and nature. Whenever we take resources from nature, we should bear in mind that the wildlife is one of the stakeholders. We need to take care of nature so that our future generations can continue to enjoy its benefits.